Hello and welcome to this video on Backdrop Designer. I've just been doing some updates to this and I've included a few new bits of art that you can use to make up backgrounds. So I'm just going to take you through the process that I used to make that background, and I'll just start by opening up the file. So this is the background here. All of the brush plots are stored on each layer, and the more you plot, the slower the software goes. But there's a nice little trick to this. Once you've got most of the work done on your layers, is to export your layers. And what that will do is it will take all the layers and the background separately and put them into a folder. So just make sure you create a folder first. And here's one I created earlier. So I'm just going to cancel that, and I'll just do Control Backspace. And I've loaded these in. So to load them in, just choose an empty slot, go to your layers and just start loading them in. Now you don't actually need the background, that's just for reference or for use in an external program. So what I'm going to do is just click on layer 4, the image layer 4, and then click on the actual layer 4 and choose this little button down here. This plots the brush down at the right scale. Now just make sure also that you've got this switch to original color, and that way it won't change the color through the shader here. And now I'm going to go to the brush layer 5, go to layer 5 and the same one, layer 6, layer 8, layer 9, layer 10, layer 11 and layer 12. And that's all the brushes being put down now, so you can see that each of these is just an image. Now that that's done, I'm just going to turn off the brush, this little checkbox, and I'm going to click the scroller mode, and now you can see we get this nice scrolling effect. You can use the mouse wheel over this to speed it up, mouse wheel down to slow it down, and we can also cut out of this layer and paste it somewhere else, and it will move at a different rate. So the higher up it is, the faster it's going to go. This gives you an idea of how it might look in your game. So I'm just going to cut these and kind of make them more distant. Space them out a bit. So I'm just cutting and pasting like so. And there you go, that's pretty much how you would get a parallax effect. And if this was your game, your character might sit behind a certain one. And you can also change the sky here. So the sky is unaffected. All the brushes have their own transparency, just as you made them. Another cool thing you can do is click on any of the layers. Let's see, so I click on this main layer here. Everything's mostly green, and I click on preview and I start to bring in the slider here. The colors of the brushes in that layer will be affected. So with that set up to full and I start to right click some of these tones, I can kind of change these. And go halfway. Once I'm happy with that, I can click bake. I can also do the same here, click preview, bring in the tones. This is actually a layer behind, and bake that, and preview, change the amount that you want it to be affected by, click bake, same again, just click preview on the new layer, and I'm just going to choose black and white here, choose that one, and bake, preview, See how much I want of that, and bake, and there you go, you get that kind of effect. So you kind of make this look more autumny, winterish if you want it. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoy using this software. It's now out of beta. It's going to cost you $5. You can get it from Itch, and it's got loads of cool brushes. Here's a couple of brushes that I made. This one I made in the software, this one I made in Photoshop and imported it. It's quite easy to import your own brushes. You just basically click on one of the slots here. You can click on any of the user slots or any spaces in the sets. These sets, however, will be getting filled up as I make more brushes. I'll give you an update and these will get filled up. And if you want to get rid of a brush, just right click and you can remove it like so. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy using this software. Bye.